You wouldn't survive in ancient Rome, not even for a day. Most people didn't survive at all. Life was fragile. One mistake could be enough. One moment of bad luck, and everything could end. Not because of war, but because of everyday life. Most people never saw it coming. The streets were chaotic. Crowds moved without control. One wrong step, and everything could change. Every step could be dangerous, even in plain sight. And every night was even worse. The city was built to collapse. Cheap wood, stacked floor upon floor. Thousands lived trapped in these vertical slums, waiting for a single spark to change everything. You could hear the buildings groan. Wood straining under the weight of too many lives. Cracks hidden behind thin paint, waiting for the moment it all came down. Death didn't always come from the front. It fell from above. Waste, stones, or broken glass. In the dark, you never saw it coming. And then, there was the smell. Cheap oil burning in every corner. Too close to the dry wood. A disaster waiting for a breeze. Fire was always a threat. Once it started, it spread fast, and nothing could stop it. The smoke grew thicker. The air became harder to breathe. Panic spread through the streets, and there was nowhere to run. You could hear it before you saw it. The roar of the flames, and the screams of a city with no exit. Rome was screaming, and no one was listening. Food and water were never truly safe. What looked clean could make you sick, and you would never know why. Waste filled the streets. It seeped into everything. The smell never left, and no one could escape it. The risk wasn't always visible. It was in the water they drank, flowing through pipes made of lead, a slow poison they invited into their bodies. Privacy was a luxury for the rich. The poor shared everything, even their most private moments, sitting side by side in the damp silence. Beneath them, the city was alive. Gas trapped in the tunnels, waiting to explode under their feet. The ground itself could be your enemy. Cleaning yourself was just a dream. Parasites lived in the water and the skin. It was a battle you couldn't win, slowly eating away at your strength. If you got sick, there was little help, and most people never recovered. People kept their distance. No one wanted to get close. You were left on your own, and slowly forgotten. You were left alone. No treatment, no comfort, just time running out. If you died without a coin, the city didn't cry for you. You were tossed into the pits, a nameless shadow in a hole that never filled. The living weren't the only ones hungry. Stray dogs ruled the alleys at night, waiting for what the city discarded. In Rome, even death had a price. The law was unforgiving. Even small crimes could change your life forever. Punishment was public. Everyone was meant to see it. Fear kept people in line. No one wanted to be next. The Colosseum was not just entertainment. It was built for spectacle. Thousands came to watch, and they expected something unforgettable. The crowd was not silent. They watched closely, waiting for something to begin, something they would remember. Then they appeared, walking into the arena, not as heroes, but as part of the show. For a moment, everything slowed down. No one moved. Everyone was watching. And then it began. The silence broke, and everything changed. Some cheered. Others stayed silent. But no one looked away. They had come to see it. This was daily life. Not just war. Not just spectacle. But reality. The torches flickered out, leaving only the cold ash behind. Rome wasn't just a place. It was a fever that eventually broke. The Roman Empire didn't just fall to barbarians. It was consumed from within, by the dust, the lead, and the indifference. A grand machine, made of broken lives. So, ask yourself again, knowing what you know now, would you have survived a single sunset? Or would you be just another shadow, lost in the stones? History is darker than they tell you. If you want to see the truth, stay with us. Subscribe before the shadows catch up.